Bro, I need a fucking haircut, damn.
All of us need haircuts.
Especially David.
No, Finn, you're the one who needs a haircut the least out of the three of us. Your hair is fine.
What's up, fuckers?
Welcome to Home Alone 1.
It's Christmas time, bitches.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, we took a look at Home Alone 2, which was mid. But before that, I took a look at Home Alone 3, which was also mid. After that, we took a look at Home Alone 4, which was a pile of shit. But long before that, I took a look at Home Alone 5, which was better than 4, I guess. And then after that, I took a look at Home Sweet Home Alone, which...
Rape my childhood! Yeah, that's a good idea! Rape my childhood! I'll kill you! I'll kill you all!
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. So, welcome to Home Alone 1. This is like the only Home Alone movie we haven't reviewed yet. And I was planning on reviewing it the same year I reviewed Home Sweet Home Alone, but that movie was so fucking awful that it actually kind of stained my love for the original Home Alone movie. So it took me 2 years to recover from that. The question is Home Alone 1 as good as we remember?
Let's see. Oh my god, it's a classic.
What? Boycott! Ah, turn it off!
By Christopher Columbus. He enslaved a lot of people.
Mom, Uncle Frank won't let me watch the movie, but the big kids can.
I always used to ask, why do the McAllisters have a dog door, like at the end of the movie when there's no dog? But if you listen here, listen to what she says.
No, we're not bringing the dog. Put it in the kennel for the...
Literally been watching this movie for like years and never noticed that.
Hey, did you by any chance pick up the voltage adapter thing?
No, I didn't have time to do that.
Well, how am I supposed to shave in France?
You do know that they make non-electric razors, right?
Grow a goatee.
You still need to shave. Do you know what a goatee is?
Go pack your suitcase.
Pack my suitcase? I don't know how to pack a suitcase. I've never done this once in my whole life.
Why would they trust an 8-year-old to pack his own suitcase? If I was 8 years old and I was in charge of packing my own suitcase, it would have been filled with nothing but like comic books and Nintendo DS games.
Yeah, wait, when I went to Disney World, when I was to pack my suitcase, I just shoved like 10 stuffed animals in there.
Do you know what I should pack?
Buzz told you, cheek face.
Cheek face? What kind of insult is that? Hey, nose head!
That's a PG insult.
It's not even an insult, it's just a fact.
When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone.
What kind of wedding vows would those be?
I'm gonna get married and then I'm gonna live by myself.
Do you take the Kevin McAllister as your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health till death do you part? P.S. Stay the fuck off my property.
Check it out, old man Marley. See that garbage can full of salt? That's where he keeps his victims. The salt turns the bodies into mummies.
Even as a kid, I thought that was stupid. I get a speeding ticket for going 6 miles over the speeding limit. This motherfucker gets away with swerving like a maniac.
So we're just checking the neighborhood to see if everyone's taking the proper precautions, that's all.
We have automatic timers for our lights, locks for our doors. That's about as well as anybody can do these days, right?
But no alarm. Home alarm systems have existed since the 1800s. You have all this shit, but no alarm.
And he's like, bro, I just struck a gold mine, bro. He's like, these dumb asses don't have an alarm system.
Pizza!
Listen,
Pizza!
are you believing,
Pizza!
That's just David whenever we order pizza. Legit, I could eat 2 large pizzas in like 10-20 minutes.
Yeah. Then that one time I think you at the like on a field trip, right?
Yeah, I was on a field trip. It was my sophomore year. I was on a field trip. We went to this restaurant. I ordered a medium pizza and I finished it. And everyone was like, how the fuck did you finish that? I was like, dude, you haven't even seen me eat a large pizza.
Go easy on the Pepsi.
What is that kid into? He's all excited to pee on Kevin.
Get a plate.
Why would you put the passport so close to the drinks, dumbass? Why are they out in the first place? Shouldn't you have them like in like a purse or a bag or a shelf or not somewhere where something could spill and damage them? You morons!
Do a lot of people put like the pans on the ceiling? They do that in Home Alone 4 too.
I haven't seen anybody put pans on the ceiling since 2010. They're trying to get rid of this child because they threw away Kevin's passport.
Oh wait, or was that his ticket? I think that was his ticket.
It's one of the two. It doesn't fucking matter. Whatever it was, it belonged to Kevin and they threw it away and it was necessary for them to get on the plane. He wouldn't have gone either way.
That's why when they got to the airport and they didn't have an extra ticket, bro.
He knows I ate sausage and olives and
Look what
onions
you did, you little jerk.
Did you know that in like an unused draft of the script, it was going to be revealed that Uncle Frank actually hired Harry and Marv to rob the neighborhood, his brother, and murder his nephew?
Say goodnight, Kevin.
Good night, Kevin. Now what's for dinner?
Now what's for dinner? There's still pizza.
There are 15 people in this house. You're the only one who has to make trouble.
I'm the only one getting dumped on.
You're the only...
Oh, dumped on? I thought you were the one who was going to get peed on.
If he has something to drink, he's gonna wet the bed.
I don't want a super fella. You know about him. He wets the bed. He'll pee all over me. I know it. Everyone in his family hates me.
Just stay up there. I don't want to see you again for the rest of the night.
I don't want to see you again for the rest of my whole life.
Then say it again. Maybe it'll happen.
Why doesn't she just comfort her kids saying, no, everyone loves you? Instead, she is like, maybe you should ask Santa for a new family.
Imagine having a whole floor to yourself. That's actually kind of cool.
Exactly. Like, how is this a punishment? You get a whole freaking floor to yourself. I mean, he says it's scary, but he never shows any fear when he's up here.
We slept in!
Hi, I'm Mitch Murphy. I live across the street. First, we're going into Missouri to pick up my grandma.
You know, this kid actually auditioned to play the role of Kevin, and he didn't get the part. I wonder if lip-syncing other actors' lines had something to do with that.
Do these vans get good gas mileage?
Gee, kid, I don't know. Hit the road.
1, 2,
11, 92.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So she counts herself twice, and then she also counts the Murphy kid, and somehow still gets the right amount of people that are there.
The cars are still here. They didn't go to the airport.
Do you think the entire family is gonna fit in 2 cars?
I mean, he's 8, so I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Fun fact, that was actually a guy in drag, because Christopher Columbus and John Hughes thought that it wasn't right to talk about a lady in that manner, and they thought that it would sort of stain the girl's reputation if they were to do that. So instead, they just got a guy in drag, so they could speak to him like that. And when you think about that, that's actually even more sexist in a lot of different ways.
Hey, I tell you what I'm gonna give you, Snakes. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property.
I used to reenact this thing with this other kid in like kindergarten. Like in kindergarten, I used to reenact this thing during recess all the time. Kid, the stairs and the door don't line up. This is bad. It's gonna end horribly. Don't even try! Up, too late. Now you're gonna die. A car door outside closing is what wakes him up, but not a million people running around the house earlier that morning.
What the fuck?
Oh, did you watch that Percy Jackson stuff?
No, I don't know what the fuck Percy Jackson is. I've heard people tell me that Percy Jackson is just a nerfed version of Harry Potter, and I don't even like Harry Potter, so...
Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
Family Crisis Intervention, Sergeant Balzac.
I heard Sergeant Ballsack.
No, he's just home alone. And I would like somebody to go over to the house and see that he's all right, just to check on him.
You want us to go to your house just to check on him?
Why are they acting like this is a bizarre request? You want us to check and see if your son is okay after you left him home alone? Why, this is must be a
Somebody pick up. Pick up!
Me whenever I call Finn, because Finn never answers the fucking phone. I'm just like,
You have a big ass house.
I know, this house is a fucking mansion. I said this in the last review, when we did Home Alone 2. I said the house is a fucking mansion, but they stayed in a shithole that was the hotel from Home Alone 2.
I took a shower washing every body part with actual soap, including all my major crevices, which I never did before but sort of enjoyed.
I've also developed a habit of speaking to myself. Shouldn't be worried. All together now.
Is this toothbrush approved by the American Dental Association?
It doesn't say, hon.
Can you please find out?
You know, every now and then you could just cough up a little BS. Be like, yes, kid, now fuck off.
I think she said it didn't say or something. I don't
Yeah, but
know.
what kind of toothbrush doesn't say? Then it probably isn't. If it doesn't say, then it probably isn't approved by the American Dental Association.
Son? Hey! Jimmy, stop that boy!
Shoplifter!
He stole a fucking toothbrush!
You left the water running, didn't you?
Harry, it's our calling card.
That's something I never understood in movies, or I don't know if any real criminals ever do this, but why would a criminal leave a calling card? That's evidence. You want the police to not catch you, right? They'll know everything that you've robbed. Are you that confident of a criminal that you think you're never gonna get caught?
You're sick, you know that? You're really sick.
You go on to try and murder a kid by the end of the movie. What?
Do you speak English? Parlez anglais?
Why would you ask somebody if they understood English in a different language? If they understood English, they would answer you if you asked them in English. Twice. They did the same gag twice. I'm reusing jokes from the Fred 3 review. That's not a good sign on your behalf.
1983. Okay.
I refuse to believe that all that shit only cost $19 and...
That was 1983? $19.83?
Exactly.
Bro, that would cost like $60 today, bro.
Exactly. Inflation sucks.
If it cost me everything I own, if I have to sell my soul...
Oh, guess what? That's fucking Elvis Presley.
No, it's not. He died.
Exactly. That's a genuine conspiracy theory that is Elvis Presley. Yeah, because if I was Elvis and I faked my death, I would be an extra in a movie. No, Google it. People have actually tried to convince people that's Elvis Presley. And it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Santa, hold on. I know you're not the real Santa Claus.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, any of these reasons.
I'm Kevin McAllister, 671 Lincoln Boulevard. Do you need the phone number?
He was just, earlier in the movie, not telling somebody their address because they're a stranger, right?
Where do you live? I can't tell you that. Why not? Because you're a stranger.
But now he's just telling a complete stranger his home address and his phone number.
Well, he trusts in Santa.
Well, I know he's a Santa, but this guy could be... He knows it's not the real Santa.
Yeah, but he knows he works for him.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the...
Because there is no Santa. Oh, I'm sorry, kids watching this. I'm sorry.
Santa's not real! In this shot, Old Man Marley is looking at Kevin, but then, like, in the same shot, he's looking straight. So, like...
Who gives a fuck?
Merry Christmas. You can say hello when you see me. You don't have to be afraid.
Well, you weren't helping yourself, asshole! You were staring at him like a demented maniac every time you saw him! And now we're expected to feel sympathetic for this clown. I mean, I guess you could argue that it was Kevin's imagination and making him more scary than he is.
I mean, yeah, you could say that because it's kind of the same thing with the furnace. I was, like, saying
guess.
it possibly.
Yeah, I have a friend who got nailed because there was a rumor he wore dinosaur pajamas.
What? Did you just say that he got nailed? His friend got nailed? First of all, lucky guy. Second of all, what? Yeah, let's go!
You just had that ready.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, not only did he take the time to draw that map out, but he also took the time to colorize it. He's got time for mac and cheese.
You can always make time for mac and cheese, all right?
Who eats mac and cheese with a fucking knife and fork?
I could understand a fork.
I eat mac and cheese with a spoon. I get like, okay, fine. A fork, fine. I'll let it pass. But who? A knife? What are you gonna cut?
It's like this, like
it's this big.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
When they were filming these scenes, Joe Pesci had a hard time not swearing, so Christopher Columbus told him to use the word fridge instead. You can kind of hear it.
What? What happened?
Ow. Actually, Marv's scar doesn't match the way the iron fell on his head.
Just move!
Heads up! You found me with one more can, kid, and I'll snap up your cojones and boil the motor oil!
Jesus Christ.
Was that improvised?
I don't fucking know.
Where'd he go?
Maybe he committed suicide.
Jesus.
That's the best line in the movie.
Oh my god.
Come and get me before I call the police.
Come on.
Okay, there's no way he's grabbing onto that rope with a burnt hand.
Yeah, he like has something in his hand while he's going.
Yeah, a fucking tissue. That's not gonna prevent the pain any more than just grabbing it with your bare hand.
Dude, that house is gigantic.
Hiya, pal. Get over here. First thing I'm gonna do is bite off every one of these little fingers, one at a time.
I like how after all these death traps, it's a fucking old man whacking them in the face with a shovel that knocks them out.
Always leaving the water running? Now we know each and every house that you've hit.
That's what I said.
Did he clean up the house already?
There's no way he cleaned the entire house with the fucking tar on the stairs.
And like do the parents ever like find out that he like defended the house from all the burglars?
We watched Home Alone 2. We know that's obviously not what the case.
Yeah, they didn't even find out.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
You left your home alone.
Fuck you.
Imagine.
He's just like, fuck you. Told me that I should have asked Santa for a new family, so I made you guys disappear. Bitch. He's like, fuck you, Mom.
Hey, Kev. It's pretty cool that you didn't burn the place down.
He's right. It's cool he didn't burn the place down.
Oh.
What else did you do while we were away?
Just hung around.
The movie was originally going to end with a freeze frame after he said that, and them laughing.
Yeah, imagine they didn't add this scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
So that was Home Alone. I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Solid.
so we've officially reviewed every single Home Alone movie. So let's rank them. Home Alone 1 is a 9 out of 10.
Yes.
Home Alone 2 is a 6. Home Alone 3 is a 5 out of 10. Home Alone 4 is a 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2.
5 is
give it like a
4.5. Home
Oh, so
Alone
you
5
like
is a 4.5.
Okay.
And Home Alone 6 is a 0 out of 10. And you are wrong if you think it is not. If you think that movie is worth anything more than a 0 out of 10, there is something wrong with you and you need help. So yeah, this movie was a masterpiece.
Definitely one of the best Christmas movies to watch.
Well, since Christmas Day is coming very soon, I decided to give the three of us a gift. So, in the next Vin and Fin review, we're going to be watching one of the greatest Christmas movies you've probably never even heard of. I'll see you guys next time.